This hand is a keep for sure. Can I join with the 4-color deck? Yeah, I did. Alright. I'm just making sure I joined with the right... Like, this just looks like a teamer hand, obviously. I just wanted to make sure I joined with the right list. Question is, what land do I get? It probably has to be Xander's, because I don't have a blue-white land. I think it's got to be Xander's. Black Cleave Cliffs. Alright, you can have a Thoughtseize. Take this. I guess now we have to think about Blood Moon. I need to get Blue Moon to cycle this. I don't always have Blood Moon main deck. Oh, he hits. This song is really good. I'm gonna put that in the regular playlist. Put that in the normal rotation, baby. Yeah, what triumphs do we have? Indatha? Yeah, it's gotta be Xander's. Indatha does not work. We'll just give up white mana. And immediately punished. Well, I mean, it didn't matter, right? Because if I get, like... I have to get a blue source off of that, and I have Stomping Ground Boseiju, so it didn't really matter, right? Yeah, I guess I didn't get punished. Would not have mattered. Right, yeah, I'm not gonna force it. Double Thoughtseize is kind of tough. At least I get to suspend Footfalls next turn. Never punished. The keywork on my left shoulder, but considering getting a line from this song, I added the wrong side of courage and a toy box of phobias. That's pretty good. That's a good one. It took Teferi. Alright, Shardless off the top for the dub. Shardless off the top for the clean dubski. I guess Violent Outburst is also probably a dub. Ooh, your turn. What did I draw? Surely I didn't draw anything. I just didn't want to suspend the Footfalls for no reason. What the shit? What the hell? What is going on over there? Playing Saga Scam? This has got to be some dingo shit. It's got to be some dingo shit. Red Black Asmo. I guess it could be Jun Saga. I'm just not used to them having basic swamp like Blackleaf Cliffs. Just like kind of weird. Could be some Asmo deck. Oh, that's true. That deck did play that deck did play Thoughtseize. It could be the Krakenwick deck. I mean, they're 13 and I have 2 Rhinos. I'm just saying. Math checks out on that one. Yeah, okay. This is definitely the Cremator deck. Faux show. I mean, it would normally be a good draw step, but... You know what's funny? One ring, not the best against an Emrakul Trigger. Dingo is playing Ringos. Dingo Ringo. Is he playing Teamer or 4-color? Keeping up with the Dingos. We are casting Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well, I do have Lethal in play. So we will see how this works. Guess maybe they have Fatal Push. They had Fatal Push anyways. Nope. We are just taking lethal damage. Alright, so Endurance in, Boseiju, or excuse me, Caverns in. Fury's not that great. I doubt there are ring decks, so I probably don't need Bonecrusher. Do I want the Boseiju or the Forces? Probably. I don't know when I cut though. Maybe Teferi's bad against them. What's up, Jason? I played Teamer, but it has Murktide too. Oh, okay. I wonder what he cut for rings then. Yeah, Song Requests are live today. Do I want Force of Vigor? So they have like what? Urza Saga, Cookbook. That's it. I mean, it's still pretty decent against Cookbook. I don't know. It's pretty good against Saga too. It might be better than Teferi. Teferi does shut off like discard Emrakul, trigger on the stack, Goryo's it. Not gonna answer that question, P-Sams. I'm gonna try Force of Vigors. I'm just gonna do 3. I think that's good. More green cards for Endurance is good. I mean, you know, I have not been having the best results with this deck, but I will say every time I've drawn and cast the ring, it's been nuts. So I don't think that me losing is necessarily a product of the ring being bad, because that card has looked cracked. That's like the only games that I've even been in is where I've cast that card. Yeah, the first league it went pretty well. Yeah, it looked bad, P-Sams, because I drew 3 lands. Imagine if I had drawn a 4th land. Imagine if I had just drawn a 4th land. Nice Inquisition. Nice Inquisition, bucko. Yeah, that one resolves. You can have that. That's gonna resolve. That is going to resolve. Yeah, airball. They're an Epicure. Epic. Which fetch do they know about? Misty Breeding Pool. So they know about the Misty, right? Misty, Boseiju, Breeding Pool, Fire Ice, Binding. Okay, so I'll play the Misty. Go. Pretty insulated against most things, even like Thoughtseize into discard Emrakul. Well, I guess they can't Thoughtseize discard Emrakul and Gorios because they don't have enough mana. I'm not gonna cast the Endurance yet. I'm just gonna chill. Shaman? What the deuce? What would they name Shaman? I'm assuming Asmo's a shaman, right? Can someone explain the Bonecrusher ring interaction like I'm an idiot? So the ring says, I'll read the text. It says, you gain protection from everything until end of turn. Protection from everything includes damage not being, like, damage that would be dealt to you is prevented. The text on Bonecrusher says, until end of turn, damage cannot be prevented. So if you Bonecrusher yourself, then it turns off the ability from the ring to protect you from taking damage. Oh, there's the shaman. We found what the shaman was. What the deuce? What the deuce? Okay, good card. Finally drew a good card. Kind of funny, if we Shardless Agent, we don't have Endurance or Force up. We still have Binding up, which is probably good enough, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think Asmo's a Shaman. I'm pretty sure Asmo's a Wizard. But we found out the answer. It's Kragenwick. DGD is so fucking good, dude. DGD is cheat codes when it comes to good music. We're just gonna go for it? Well, I mean, if they go for it, I'm just gonna cast Leyline Binding. Yeah, that resolves. That does, in fact, resolve. Man, how do people play fucking Emrakul when Solitude and Leyline Binding exist? It's actually kind of wild. Actually, kind of insane. Alright, see it. What is their cavern for? Their cavern is for Kragenwick Cremator. It's a shaman. Okay, green card is nice. I guess holding Boseiju is pretty good. Yeah, holding Boseiju is nice if they find Saga. And I can just use the Footfalls to pitch the Endurance. I don't really think this Footfalls is ever going to come up. Like, they have two cards. I'm just going to kill them before this even matters. So I'd rather just, like, pitch this. Definitely don't want to suspend this. And I think holding this is also more relevant. Yeah, don't worry about the last League Talos. It's fine. We'll pretend like that didn't happen. Sure. Or Stub for Binding. Yeah, Stub is pretty good against the ring, too. I don't know if you remember the song, but the name is Nerve. Couldn't find out the artist band. Was it on my playlist? It's by Micah. Myka. Is that Micah or Mika? If you Bone Crush yourself, what happens exactly? The damage prevention wears off, and they just take all the damage. Like, specifically against the ring. That's the interaction that they're talking about. Is there any reason not to play this? Damnation, I guess. See the Gruul Boats list that ran Stubborn Denial from an RC? I did, yeah. I was actually considered playing that at some point. I was thinking about playing it today, but I wanted to focus a little bit more on the ring and Rhinos because I figured that would be more engaging content, more exciting content. But I have thought about playing that deck. You could almost call it a full-on teamer list. They were playing Stub main, and they had more counterspells in the sideboard. It looks really good. Ooh, Gemstone Caverns, Leyline Binding. The nice thing is I can pitch the binding to the caverns, which I am going to do. Tron, Snore. We'll pick up the one-lander. Tilt. Tilt. I'm not gonna force that. Untapped land, baby. There we go. It is pretty important to play the Shardless here, given that it speeds up the clock pretty significantly. So let's get Stomping Ground, because it goes from a 3-turn clock to a 2-turn clock. And I still have a blue card to pitch anyways, so it should be fine. Roll on your hands and knees. Because he has to spend this turn Tronning, so I likely don't have to force this turn. I could just force whatever next turn and then kill them. So we should be fine. I guess unless he has exactly O-Stone, which he did not. Okay, now the game's definitely over. Because I can even double force this turn. Actually, Jover. It's Jover. Chat, it is now Jover. Is Tronning like chatting, basically. Pretty much. Yeah. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, on the draw, Cavern, Boseiju. Well, I mean, I did need the second Force. The second Force was clutch. I guess I could have let the Karn resolve, and then whatever he Karned for, I could just force that. No, because he could Karn for Ratchet Bomb, and then be able to go, well, then I guess I would still just force both. It didn't matter. I'm going to cut Teferi and Fury, I think, and bring in the Forces. Very clean sideboard. Clean. Definitely want to keep the Bonecrushers for 1 ring. No, you want to keep Bonecrusher. They have 4 rings in their deck. Teferi sucks anyways. Like, this is kind of the whole reason we're playing Bonecrusher Giant. I mean, I don't love this hand, but it does have turn 2 binding. Yeah, but we have binding for Wormcoil. I think that's more than enough. We have binding and Otawara. And also, they don't even play that many Wormcoils. They usually only have 2 main deck. Yeah, I guess we can't keep because we have 2 the 1 rings. Okay, they mulled the 2 and scooped. I mean, I don't know. I guess Tron's a good matchup? I don't know. Mull the 2, concede, Giga Chad. Yeah, easy dubs. Alright, I'm on the draw. I mean, it's definitely it's kind of a sus hand. How sussy is this hand? Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Snap mold the 5. Tron again? This hand sucks against Tron. I guess they would have revealed Giganta if they were Tron. Okay. That is probably... I mean, it's not the worst draw in the deck, but it's pretty bad. Okay, creativity. Good draw step. I'm going to get Steam Vents, I guess. Yeah, Steam Vents. This is kind of the downside to playing 4-color, is you can't really afford to play Blood Moon. And without Blood Moon, your creativity matchup is a lot worse. I think it's still good. They just had to raw dog 2 Dwarven Mines. Okay, so let's get Temple Garden. Taking a lot of damage. I can just get the ring next turn. Maybe I should have fetched a basic there, because I am taking a lot of damage with the ring, and they're gonna probably Archon me this turn. But now we can chain 1 rings, and we don't get, like, they can't really make a profitable... Oh, what the hell? Okay, this works out very, very well for me. Okay, I mean, I don't know what just happened there, but what just happened? Big score, concede. Do I like Blood Moon? I mean, I like Blood Moon in a general sense, but not in the 4-color version. I guess we win those. I don't even know what to think. I guess Fury's not good. Bring in, like, Caverns. I mean, they're probably a binding deck. When the score is not so big. You think they're... No, they can't be playing rings, right? So we can cut the Bonecrushers. Play 3 Forces. Shave a ring for the 4th Force. 3's good. It's not a card that you actively always want to draw, but like on turn 4, the first copy is not so bad because if they're going for targeting treasures, then you can kind of blow them out. Nah, I'm good. Good with this hand. Yeah, that's true. True. Would not be the first creativity player to play rings. Okay, this hand is great. I am going to think. So we have to put one back and pitch one to Caverns. So I guess I want to keep 3 lands. Do I just keep 3 land Shardless Ring? Because I can't cast Teferi with this mana base anyways. Kind of makes sense, right? And also keeping this is cool, because if I draw a land, I could just hold this. Yeah, so let's go... I guess I'd rather have the green card in my deck. I'd rather not show them Force of Vigor, I think. If that makes sense. Tilt. I guess I should have put back one of the rings, huh? See, it's okay. So flavor-wise, it's fine because I have 2 different versions of the card. So even though it's the one ring, I still, you know what I mean? There's only one of each, so it still counts. You know what they should have done? They should have just made 4 different versions of the card, kind of like 4 different scenes, like they did with Nazgul. So then you could actually just play 4 different ones and not feel bad. Like maybe they could have done 4 different scenes with the ring. That would have been kind of cool. Oh, am I gonna get spell pierced for my whole savings? My whole life savings? Sure am. Well, that sucks. That's no bueno. This song is such a banger. The fact that I have the second Boseiju is so bad here. Alright, well, I kind of have to go for it because I have nothing else going on. Although it really sucks. Yeah, Brain Empty Jam Ring. I mean, I'm at 20, so... It's also nice that if they creativity me, I don't have to sack to the Archon trigger. There are 5 versions. Right, but I'm saying 5 different scenes. Like, okay, have this normal version, like the normal text, or like the normal border, like the actual card, not a promo, and just have 5 different versions with the same border. Like I said, what they did with Nazgul, right? Ah. Oh, I should have ringed on my turn. I now see what you're saying. Yeah, I now see what you're saying. I should have activated the ring on my turn when they were tapped out. 100%, you're right. That was a mistake. Should have definitely activated on my turn. They're not going for anything. I mean, I'm down to just chill, to be honest. Let's just chill. Now I can cycle the Fire Risk because I found a second blue card. Bing chillin'. Sure, it'd be nice if I had a second, another land to be able to cast this. Right, tweet about the ring? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is, in fact, one of the cards of all time. That's what the kids say. Okay, well, that didn't really accomplish that much. I guess they're trading for the Shardless Agent? Is that what's happening? Like, kind of down with that. If they trade, I might just go for Fire Ice, 1 to the token and 1 upstairs. Probably would. I could still hold up Force Pitch to Teferi. Alright, go. I'm just chilling. Because we can even go Force Pitch a blue card and pay for Spell Pierce. Oh, they could just hardcast Archon next turn, I guess. That would not be great for me. Can't force that one. Okay, I guess I can go for the ring now. Yeah, this is 4-color Rhinos. Yeah, I think I kind of have to go for the ring. Okay, I'm down with a trade. Just gonna let the trade happen. Should probably have triple blocked. Yeah, because I have to go for the ring here because I can't force an Archon. This might get spell pierced, which would be kind of awkward. Did not. Alright, go. I'm not going to go for the activation now because they have binding available. Hallowed Moonlight to cycle, sure. I will go for the activation end of turn, and if they binding, I almost certainly am going to fight over it. Yeah, the ring stifles the Archon trigger, which is kind of gross. They have a third binding. Want to check third binding? They're doing something now. You gonna bounce it? They have like Otawara. I don't know if they're on double Sacred Foundry. Maybe they're supposed to go for in response to the mid lane. If not, well, the nice thing is like if I know that I'm gonna fight over a binding, I think it's still worth waiting. Because like I'm running the risk of them having a second Sacred Foundry where I can just like pass on their and do it on their turn and not run the risk. No, if they binding the ring, you don't get the draw because the counter is not placed onto it. That's actually not too bad. Let's draw again. Alright, those are good. I have 3 cards in hand, and they're at 6. I think we can just pass here. I can go Outburst, pay for Spell Pierce. And then even if they Archon me, I just be like, okay, that's fine. I can just bounce the Archon. How has the ring felt in Rhinos? The ring has felt really good. We've had some medium results, but I don't think that's necessarily a product of the ring. I think it's just a product of the matchups we played, because every time I've drawn and cast this card, it's felt ridiculous. Yeah, they could have a Moonlight, which I'm, like, also kind of fine with. Like, I'm not even that upset if they Moonlight this. It's moderately annoying. Blue-red. Change the equation. Alright, sure. Well, the equation has been changed. Blue, red, green. So I'm going to do this in response. Because I want to keep the counters on it. I think. Worse against Spell Pierce. They're going to 3? Okay, sure. I mean, you're at 3, so good luck. They're just dead to Fire Ice. Okay, they're probably dead to that too. So now we can just go Teferi... Like, Teferi Uptick? Yeah, just go Teferi Uptick. They can't possibly win. Outburst the fire. Cast fire, trigger on the stack, outburst. Or fire hold priority, give my fire +1/+0. Alright, cool. 3060. This version is... This league's going a lot smoother than the last two, let me tell you that much. I actually don't love this hand against Hammer. This one's worse. That's on scales. Probably fine. I should have kept the first hand. Okay, this one is good. I'm just going to keep 3 land, Fire Ice Shardless. Go Xander's into Flooded Strand. Sure. That is a pretty good draw step. I'm actually just going to kill the Giver now, I think. Yeah. Because I have 3rd land anyways. And I like drawing the binding is so sick there. It's annoying. Also kind of annoying, but we have binding and Otawara. Well, I guess if we don't draw a land, we have to play the Otawara as land 3. Can beat the Cauldron with binding. And the Footfalls is crashing. A Jam for 10. The fact that we have 2 interactive spells up next turn is so good. It's going to be really hard to die through 2 interactive spells. Let's go to combat. Attack. So, I'm supposed to ice the Stoneforge. No, icing the Stoneforge didn't work. I mean, I can go for binding, and then this actually is not that great. If I go for binding and he has protection, then I have to ice the thing. So we have to let this go. And then I go for binding on the Germ token, or excuse me, on the Cauldron. And then if he has protection, I have to ice the Germ token. Yeah, this isn't that great for me. Ice Island? No, it doesn't really get me anywhere if I ice the island. Or the plains. No, it doesn't get me anywhere, because he just floats mana. And, like, if I pass priority through attackers, he just goes right to blockers. you know? So it doesn't actually work. Maybe I should have, like, tried to kill the Stoneforge first. I mean, if I fire the Stoneforge, he probably just respawns and puts this in, lets the Stoneforge die, and just doesn't go for the Surge. Yeah. I have a tough spot. Well, not the other way around. Ice then binding response to Hexproof. Yeah, I was thinking that he just wouldn't use the protection if I iced, but he probably would have. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't get the draw card, but, like, who cares if I kill this? It's a good point. Yeah, that would have been better. No, you're right. That would have been much better if I had just tried to ice first. Well, I could have done that, but then he would not have taken the 4 damage. Oh, because it has trample. Yeah, okay. I could have played that a lot better. That was really dumb. I just screwed that up. Burrito Slayer, thank you for the Prime sub. I just screwed that up. You're right. You're right, Chad. I'm dumb. I'm big dumb. Yeah, that was terrible, what I did. Yeah, that was bad. I just, like, my brain just exploded, I think. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, I just iced the land, let him go to blocks, and then I killed this after blocks. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm big dumb. Put me to 1. Not gonna put me to 1. So he's gonna equip the Ornithopter? Really? Okay. Got a lot of outs to kill him. Yeah, but there's not much he can do about binding if I play that way. Okay, that should kill him. No, not if he has Second Surge. I mean, I can't beat Second Surge anyways, right? Yeah, I just can't beat Second Surge. If his last card is exactly Second Surge... Surely, chat, surely his last card is not Second Surge, right? Surely. Alright, cool. I didn't deserve to win that game because I played like a buffoon. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter. Alright. I gotta cut 7 cards against them. I really don't love Force of Negation against Hammer. I know that sounds weird, but you're bringing in other... Like, you have 8 other pitch spells that are so much better than Force of Negation. And I kind of want to cut... I guess... What if I cut the Teferis? Is that look good? Kind of like that. Maybe this is too many rings. And Ring is pretty good against him, I think. Yeah, the Fawns are just not that great against them. Definitely can't mulligan this. It's like a little bit slow. Uh-oh. That is really scary. So, I guess my plan is Grixis Triome... No. Yeah, Grixis Triome, turn 2 Temple Garden. I mean, is it not just better to play the Temple Garden tapped on turn 1? I think it is. Because I just take 2 damage if I do it that way, right? Taking 2 damage for almost no reason. Did get the Cauldra. If I just kill the Stoneforge with him getting Cauldra, kind of like that. So let's get Steam Vents? Yeah, Steam Vents off of this, I think. I like doing this while he's tapped out too, because of the stupid protection spells. And then, I was gonna say this can get Indatha Triome, but then I can't Violent Outburst on 3. Okay, that's annoying. Or playing the second hammer, that's not good. Okay, I guess we have to pass here. I'm a little scared about this. Yeah, it means he probably has Paladin, so I guess we can go... Okay. We're not going to go for Paladin. Could also have Forgenew. I'm going to let this go. I might just take 5. I think I'm supposed to take 5 here and just cast a Violent Outburst into turn. And then just slam the ring. Yeah, I think I like that. Because that just gives me 1 free turn. How about this? That's gone. 3 cards in hand. Another Stoneforge. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Getting Shadow Spear makes sense. So now the question is, what land do I want to get? Well, I guess... I can't really get a second white source here, which is really awkward. I think I fetched wrong this game. So we just get this. Yeah, I think I might have misfetched a little bit. Already next playing the White Remand. I've seen a couple of the creativity versions play it, but I've not seen Hammer play it. Okay, we're just gonna go attack for 8. Go to 12. And then let's go crack this for a forest. Just pass. Yeah, not having a second white source is kind of sketchy. I think I was supposed to just get Indatha Triome on turn 1. Yeah, my fetching should have been Indatha on 1, fetch for Vents on 2. That would have been a lot better. Now I kind of fuck myself. Okay, that's fine. None of that matters. Please draw first always. Why? It doesn't change anything, right? Like why does it matter if I draw first? They're not playing Leyline Binding. Pancake at a few copies. What's Pancake? I mean, pancakes are great. Alright, I could use one of them their Force of Vigors right about now. Yeah, but in this matchup it doesn't matter, right? Those are not great draw steps. So we know his last card is Shadow Spear. I don't have an untapped white source to be able to fetch. It's so awkward. The fact that I can't cast Double Binding here is super, super unfortunate. I guess I just have to hold up Binding and hope that I can, like, chump block and survive. I can Binding the Cauldron, but then he just goes Shadow Spear, equip Stoneforge, equip Hammer to Stoneforge, and then I can't possibly win. I'm in a really bad spot. Okay, I think I have to pass. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot. Probably would have been a little bit better if I had sequenced my fetches differently, because then I could have gotten Indatha Triome earlier. Oh, I didn't update the Mox Field. The Mox Field is the teamer version. Give me a second. This is fine. Well, Outburst doesn't do anything because they have the Draenith. Okay. 1 second, chat. I'll get you the deck list in 1 second. There you go. Should be updated now. Shadow Spear. Okay. Combat. We're holding back the other Nexus? Oh, so they can equip the Shadow Spear at instant speed. I see. Okay, so block here, chump block here. They can go for Hammer. Oh, no, that doesn't work, right? I have to chump block this. And then they go for Hammer on the Nexus. I have to... I guess I can Otawara the Hammer. Take 1, 2, 3, go to 6, fetch to 5, go to 3, draw more cards, and try to go from there. Yeah, they can also instant speed equip the Cauldron, but that's actually better for me, because then I get to Binding the Cauldron. Yeah, so I have to block like this and pass priority. Yeah, pass priority. So he goes first strike damage. This card has looked really impressive so far, every time I've seen it in play. Big fan of that card. So he's moving Cauldron to the Stoneforge. Oh, right, because he can instant speed equip here. So I'm actually still dead, right? 6, 7... Yeah, I'm still dead. Shit. Alright, yeah, I'm dead. Right, because he can still move the Shadow Spirit instant speed. Okay, I maybe screwed that up. Oh no, less caverns. Actually, probably would rather have Force of Negation than the 2 Teferis. Yeah, Fortune was cracked. I think I probably could have won that game if I had just fetched differently. If I had the ability to cast 2 bindings that turn, I think I would have been fine. But I just screwed up my fetches. What's up, Rosie? How you doing? It's been really good. The ring has felt incredible in this deck. I don't know if I like 4-color or Teamer more, but it is felt exceptionally powerful. I will keep this hand. I'm actually considering not suspending Footfalls, because it's higher upside if I draw Force of Vigor. Because then I can go Force Pitch Footfalls, Fury Pitch Outburst, still have Shardless. And I really don't think that suspending Footfalls is like really ever a plan in this matchup. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this and pass. Giver would be annoying. I really hope this is just Sentinel. That's like worst possible. Like specifically Giver into Dranith is something this hand cannot beat. Let's hope he doesn't have Dranith. Unforge. This is how you lose to Hammer. Well, I guess it's something. So we go kill the Giver now. Yeah, I think we kill the Giver now. Just gonna land pass. Protection from white? Really? Okay, well in that case I'll do this. I just want to do this while he's tapped out. Still holding this for Force of Vigor. Maybe, I mean, the way that this game is played out, it is possible that that suspending this could have been relevant. Minus the Air Minnesota being 160-ish. Jeez, that's tough. What's up, Rambler? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good so far. I mean, we've had some mixed results with the Teamer version. I'm not really sure which version I like more between Teamer and 4-color, but every single time I've cast the ring, it's felt really good. Those are not good draw steps, chat. Probably gonna lose this game. Sucks. This is such a good matchup, too. Matchup is usually pretty good. Yep. This hand is busto. I'm gonna go Caverns, pitch Footfalls. GG's. Has anyone broken Modern yet? I don't know. Unclear. But I am gonna say you probably should play the ring in your deck, otherwise you're likely making a mistake. Let's go here. Chance that they play something I want to stomp. Yeah, it's basically everybody's broken it. It's kind of what it feels like. Blue-white control, snore, bidge. Let's get, I guess, Indatha. I don't think it matters. I guess doing it this way means I don't have double red. Alright, cast this card. Cast this card. Whoa, they just didn't have a counterspell? What the hell? What is happening? Did not expect that. Sure. Alright, deal. Moose Master, redeem, change the sign color. What color do you want? Yeah, a little late to the party on that one. I always draw Crashing Footfalls. I mean, I'm still going to play the ring, so I guess I should probably attack Teferi and just play the ring. Dealing them less damage than if I just go attack them and stomp the Teferi. A red source here. I'll go. Some sort of purple has been called. Alright, what do we got that's close to purple? Oh, is my battery dead? That's like the closest I'm probably going to get to purple. It's purple adjacent. They do heat my Rhino. Deal. I'll activate my busted card. No lands is unfortunate, but we can just go Teferi here, I think. Teferi suspend Footfalls. Just gonna go plus. Can I suspend Footfalls at instant speed? You bet your ass I can. I don't know why I love that, but it's just like, it's so funny. Does anybody know why you can suspend at instant speed? I have no idea why that's the case, but apparently you can. Yeah, you're not, no shot. No shot you get that one. It's an activated ability. Well, I think it's like a replacement of casting the spell. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I think it's something to do with that. Yeah, well, like, suspending... The thing about suspending is it's not an activated ability. Like, you can't respond to a spell being suspended. Yeah, well, that's how the rules are written on Foretell, right? Like, I think Foretell's a little bit different. They're at 16? Oh, no. Whoops. It doesn't really matter. I did not realize I had a Caverns in play. Whenever we're chilling. It's okay. just -1 Caverns, no big deal. Yeah, it's an alt casting cost. The land is legendary. Chatting. The land is legendary. It's an end. What am I even worried about? Stuff. It's like their breach. So what can they do with this breach? They can't really heat the Teferi, right? Because they lose Delirium. Are they casting a Teferi? Kind of okay with that. Looks like that's what they're doing. They're going to go cast Teferi. Oh, are they going to bounce the breach? Are they going to bounce a Rhino? Fine with that. They don't have enough cards in the graveyard to heat this. So we can just go send this here, forward them, hold up Outburst. We should be fine. Then I think I probably should bounce my ring this turn. I'm going a little bit too deep on it. Yeah, let's bounce the ring. It's just safer. Combat. Attack Teferi, attack you. You go to 11. I would like to get a basic island. So I'll just stomp them now to discard less cards. And discard... I don't know. Does it matter? Land, ring, iris. Go. I'm just kind of clicking... I'm just clicking buttons at this point. Yeah, we just burn them out. This card is just like... Jesus Christ. This card's a lot, chat. It's a lot. It is, in fact, one of the cards of all time. Any chance Dross and Alteration will be good in Pioneer? Am I in your Valorant game? No. I'm actually playing Magic Online right now. We've tried a lot of different shells of Dross and Alteration. I'm still not really sold. I think the version that I like the best is probably... It was like McNamara's blue-black version from the top 16 of the challenge, I think. Alright, what do you want against Breach? Cavern on the draw. Dispute good. Furious kind of mid. Force is like whatever. Bonecrusher unnecessary. Do I want Endurance? This is like kind of fine. Does Ring hold value from Commander? Probably. Like, I assume the card is cracked in Commander, is it not? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, blue-black with Sea Shark seems good. Yeah, there was a list that it was the list that McNamara played again in the top 16 of the Showcase Challenge that had Jace's and Shark's main deck. It was like 4 Dross Fiend, 4 Jace, 2 Shark, and I think a 3rd Shark in the sideboard. And I like that version quite a bit. That's felt like by far the best version to me so far. Yeah, Jace Rin's Prodigy. We get some Feels Bad Mans in the chat. I don't know why this song is called Feels Bad Man, but it's kind of a banger. Do we think they have Spell Pierce? We should play around Spell Pierce. Why is the song called Feels Bad Man? It's such a banger. I don't Feels Bad Man when I listen to the song. It's so good. It's a weird name for a song. Engineered explosives on 0. Yeah, that's fine. I accept. Having 2 outbursts is so good. It just lets me dictate the pace of the game so much. Oh, I remember. Pepperidge Farm also remembers. Get me home. I just want to draw lands. It's not a land. That's like a... That's definitely a stream highlight. One of the most infamous Doom Make highlights of all time. So torn up. Playing land first. Yeah, sure. If they hit a counterspell in exile, I'm just not going to cast the Outburst. Ragavan, more like Raga Sus. I don't know where I was going with that. Raga Sus. I'll cast this card. Probably get Spell Pierced. If I draw a land, I can go for... Oh, they just don't have Spell Pierce? What the deuce? I don't want to play another Shardless into Explosives. What if I just play Teferi? Do I even care if they Ragavan hit me? Not really. They have 5 cards in it. How do they have 5 cards in hand and no counter spells? Like, I'm just trying to think of what's in their hand. I'm gonna go for Teferi here. I'm gonna go for Teferi pre-combat. I mean, they're F6'd. I don't know what's going on here. Alright. I guess I'll uptick. I mean, whatever. Hit me with Ragavan, see if I care. I guess they could resolve a breach this turn. They could go, like, breach, EE. But, again, I don't even really care that much. I don't think. Oh, I guess I could just die if they have the combo in hand. Yeah, that is a possibility, right? Where they just go, like, they just have Breach Grinding Station in hand, which it doesn't seem like that's the case. Sure. Well, now we just go kill these 2. Red, green. Attack them to 6. I guess I probably deploy the Shardless Agent. I mean, I'm still, like, worried about dying. But is there really anything I can do about that? I don't think so. So we can draw a card first and see if we find a Force of Negation. Alright, I don't know, whatever, just jam this. Alright. I mean, I don't know, I'm probably gonna die. Why not bounce their treasure? Because they just sack in response and I don't draw a card. Yeah, they can just fizzle it. Okay, I don't know what was in their hand, but if you asked me what the contents of their hand were, I could not tell you a single card. I mean, I guess just 4 lands, but alright, let's get this for the tweet. So we can tweet about how the ring is broken in Rhinos too. Alright, chat, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you had a great time. Tomorrow is Dono Deck Day. What do we got in the queue for tomorrow? Let me take a look. Where is my Dono queue? No, I lost it. Where the hell did it go?
Thank you.